And this next slide shows ironwork that wasn't repainted. Again, a board trying to save money on repainting, and by saving $10 a lineal foot, $8 or $10 a lineal foot on painting, they're going to spend about $50 to $80 a lineal foot, 5 to 8 times as much on repairing it, and it still needs to be repainted. And then look at this picture. You can see the dry rot on this windowsill, and that's because the board was a little slow, more than a little slow, a lot slow in pulling the trigger on repainting. You can see rusty nails on the side, and instead of being $1 a square foot, they're going to be more like $10 to $15 a square foot for carpentry. And again, they still need to repaint. So it gets really expensive when you delay. And that brings me to a question, and this is important. Are reserves for the here and now, or are reserves for the future? Kind of get that settled in your mind. What do you hear? What do you say? Well, I want to convince you today that reserves are for the here and now. Reserve contributions are for the here and now because reserve contributions offset steady, ongoing deterioration. The actual expense happens at the point in time the component fails, sometime in the future, but the deterioration was ongoing and steady over time. Reserve contributions are not for a guess about an expense 20 years into the future. Reserve contributions pay for that daily, weekly, monthly deterioration that occurs over the life of the component. And so here's the deal. If you make properly budgeted reserve contributions to offset ongoing deterioration, the future is going to take care of itself. And it's a lot more difficult for associations to pass off and delay making appropriate reserve contributions when they understand that it's a bill as real as any other bill at the association that they need to pay.